Why data engineering, Athissy, and what made you switch to data engineering? That's today's topic.
Okay, well, I've been interested since I started to code in data, and I've heard a bunch about what there's to do. And then I got into data analytics first because there's like data engineering, data analytics, and data science, so to speak, those three fields. And data science doesn't interest me at all because I'm really not interested in machine learning. I just find it very boring and
Damn.
just the maths of it is very boring to me, so to speak. I'm not really interested in statistics, and that's like a huge part. And then I got into data analytics because of that. But after doing it, I realized it's a lot of human interaction, a lot of storytelling, a lot of, yeah, just a lot of, how would you say it? Like shareholder, stakeholder
Yeah,
meetings and making them
communications.
happy. Yeah, communications. And that's not really my strong suit. And I really liked writing code. And while I was doing a bootcamp in data analytics, I realized I liked the first part of that journey the most,
The
where you
coding.
like grab the data,
Oh,
transform it, and things like that. So that's what's like the start. And I was like, okay, what actually is that? And then I went deeper into it.
nice. So, you started as a data analyst as a bootcamp, and did you also work as a data analyst then?
No, no, never.
Okay, so you did that because I think if people want to go into data engineering or data science per se, I think the easiest way actually, if you are not into math and statistics, is to get start as a data analyst if you are completely new into programming at all, because that's as you said, you don't need to code that much. You work with a lot of Excel, maybe databases and SQL, and CSV files to get information out of that, right? So you look at data, a table, and you see, oh, this works and this doesn't work because of that reason, maybe, and you tell them, you tell the story, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now data engineering. So I understand that you say you're not interested in machine learning and statistics. I think I'm too stupid for that because I know all the people who really do that work, and I'm like, man, I'm lacking all this knowledge actually to do that because I simply don't know that, so I can't do
Hmm.
that. But I would want to do that. That's why I'm just going into one specific field, which is NLP, and just play
Okay.
around in that field. But now the question is, um, do you think anybody could then become a data engineer, or is it a specific field in computer science, or what is the definition of data engineering for you anyway?
I would say, to answer the second question first, the definition of data engineering is like you're the guy that brings data from its origin to its entry point for other shareholders. So like where data analytics or where data analysts and data scientists start, that's where you end. And you make sure they have an easy time. So you go from like the sensor, the API, the database, or whatever, to whatever they need to access to. That's like the definition I have. And then if anybody could do data engineering, I think you have to be a bit, in a sense, a bit masochistic, so to speak, because there's gonna be a lot of people that will make your life very hard because they don't see a lot of things that go on in the background. So you have to have a high frustration rate, but I think that's true for coding anyways.
Yeah,
In
true.
total.
Programming, curse and blessing.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that, but I think everybody, it's also one of the hardest, in my opinion, of the free data things, one of the hardest branches to get into because there's just so much to learn. So I would say if you think about it, go into data analytics and just dabble a bit more in the back end and see if you like it.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I think one interesting topic is that we could share our experiences in the next episode, how we actually transitioned. Like because you
Yeah.
also worked from a totally different field, right? Before you did the
Yeah.
boot camp, and I also worked in web development actually. But I think that's worth for another episode. So thank you for this one, Athisyy, and say your last famous words, man.
If you start the day dressed up good, it's going to be a good day.